I'm your host, Logan 23. You join me for Big Sky Country, Book 2, Chapter 5, the Sweetridge Derby. Hope you're all having a good day. The next morning, you sit down to breakfast with the Oakleys, still reeling from the events of the rodeo.
I can't believe that skeezy Dick Mulligan thinks he can win the Small Town USA bid for his stupid town. Where is he even from?
That would be Falconville. It's next town over.
What's it like?
Full of backstabbers. Legend has it our towns used to support each other. They gave us timber from their mill and we provided food from our farms. Then one day, they backstabbed us. Also known as they found a gold vein around 1860. They built a thriving town around their gold mine and left Sweetridge high and dry.
But, what happened to supporting each other? Well, they had money then. What does that even have to do with anything? More feuds from over 100 years ago? It's time to move on, people.
Their selfishness has hurt Sweetridge's economy to this day. It's not something we can just get over.
But that doesn't tell us anything about why Small Town USA wants to feature them. What's this town like now?
Pretty and rich.
You guys are useless. We need real intel if we're gonna beat them.
And how you plan on getting that young lady?
You'll see.
Brooklyn pushes away from the table and disappears outside, her nose buried in her phone. Everyone noses were buried in books. Me too. I'd better make sure she doesn't get into too much trouble.
And I gotta make sure some arrangement for our first trip to the National Finals Rodeo.
You turn to Cliff as the others clear out. Looks like it's just you and me, boss.
Good. Follow me.
I like you. I like you a lot, Cliff. Cliff leads you to the living room. He goes to his office and returns a minute later with a large book. Oakley Ranch Ledger. Damn, that's heavy.
This is how I track the finances for the ranch.
You open the book and find page upon page of figures and neat columns. Cliff, you do all this by hand?
How else would I do it?
On a computer?
Boy, I will smack you. Tried that back in the 90s. A damn paperclip kept bugging me.
I love you. Also love a paperclip because, yeah, he was annoying. Fair enough. Show me what to do. Cliff moves a seat closer to yours, poring over the massive book with an excited gleam in his eye.
Here's the current year. You'll see our expenses in our first quarter were larger than our profit.
Okay, got it.
Now, this fifth column is our emergency expenses and should only be entered in purple pencil.
Okay.
Carry the one and then we divide the result by...
You chance a glance at the clock. It's only been 10 minutes. Cliff, didn't you have chores you wanted me to do today, like outside chores in the fresh air?
What? Oh, well, the tractors need to be inspected, but I was going to get a mechanic to...
Oh, I'll do it.
Fine. Just take Curly and Dallas with you. We can get back to the books when you're home from Tulsa.
Oh, I can't wait. I actually like math. Round up Curly and Dallas, and the three of you meet by the old tractor. So, how do we do this?
Well, first things first, we gotta open her up and take a look around.
Pop the hood. You peer at the exposed engine. What am I looking at? Not your future, clearly. Here, see the crack in the bell. We need to replace it before we can run the tractor again.
I'm not calling the expert.
You've given the rest of the tractor a full inspection by the time you see a familiar face round the side of the barn.
Did someone call for a tractor expert?
Joe, good to have you back.
Good to be back. I'm glad the Oakley Mendoza Peace Accords let me work on Oakley Ranch again.
Amen. Now help us fix our tractor so we can host the 5th annual Sweetridge Derby.
Do I want to know what that is?
Tractor race. Oakley versus Mendozas.
I'll round up the competition while Joe fixes everything.
It really is just like old times, huh?
Curly sticks his tongue out at her before he wanders off. Does anyone else think he's way too excited about this? No.
Definitely not.
Joe starts tinkering with the tractor.
So, John, I'm surprised Cliff has you out here doing mechanical work. He doesn't usually make the newbies do it.
Well, he was making me do the accounting until I insisted he let me go outside. Really? He trusted you with the books. Don't think he's even shown them to Sawyer.
Seriously? Then why is he making me do it?
No idea.
And done. Good as new. Why don't you hop in and give her a try, John?
Me? I have no idea how to drive a tractor, and are you forgetting the time I ended up stranded on the side of the road? Well, we're gonna be waiting on Curly for a while. Why don't I give you a lesson? You'll need to drive a tractor eventually, and it might give you a fighting chance in the race. Let Dallas text out the fixes. Get tractor lessons from Dallas. Today I seem really slow. Let's do this.
I'll be right back. Let me know how it feels.
Are you hitting on me? What? You got it. Dallas climbs up onto the seat of the tractor and then offers you a hand. How many women say, "Let me know how it feels"? I'm just saying. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway. Take his hand, get up on my own. I mean, you know. Take his hand, feeling the rough calluses of years of hard work as he pulls you up. Thanks. Sure thing. Squeeze in beside Dallas, your thigh pressing against his in cramped quarters. You ever driven a stick shift before? Have I ever driven a stick shift? I'm basically a pro. Ray, driving a tractor is pretty similar. You want to press down on the clutch and the brake before you turn on the ignition. Find the pedals with your feet and push them all the way down. Got it? Okay, gear stick's right in front of your seat. Check it's in neutral before you turn the engine over. Find the gear stick beneath your seat, between your legs. That was poorly written. Ask for help reaching it. Make sure it's in neutral. Neutral. Check. Good. Now turn the key. Engine roars to life beneath you. Now remove the parking brake and shift to first gear. When you're ready, release the clutch. You follow his instructions and the tractor stutters forward as you slowly move your foot off the clutch. I'm doing it! It's alive! It's alive! Nice and smooth. That's it. Turn left up ahead. Tractor rolls across the field. You follow Dallas's direction towards the apple orchard. The tractor clips a couple branches as you try to avoid the trees. What the hell is up with the pointy things? Does this mean we're increasing in speed, or... Are you sure this is a good idea? If you want to win the Sweetridge Derby, you're gonna have to learn how to avoid obstacles. A big apple tree looms directly in front of you. I mean, turn left, turn right, keep going straight. You know, what better way to drive straight into the tree? You wrench the wheel to the side, narrowly avoiding the tree. You're getting the hang of it. This is fun. It's almost like we're playing in a car, but without the traffic. Glance over at Dallas as you slow the tractor to a steady pace. So, how long have you been driving tractors? Since I was about 13, give or take. My older brother taught me, and my mama just about had a heart attack when she saw Caleb was grounded for a month. Alice, did your brother get you into trouble often? Nah, he got himself into trouble often enough, but he always tried to keep me out of it. even when I was right there beside him. He protected you. Not just me. Caleb always looked out for everybody around him. He was a good guy. Dallas looks to the horizon, lost in the memory of his brother. You'll see your family again one day, Dallas, I'm sure of it. I hope so. Until then, there are worse places to spend time than Sweetridge. You should spontaneously kiss Dallas. Hug him. Reach over and give him a friendly hug. He pats your back appreciatively. Thanks for being someone I can talk to. Thanks for being someone who can teach me how to drive a tractor. He chuckles. We should probably get back. You're right. Curly'd never forgive us if we were late to the 4th annual Sweetridge Derby. 5th annual. Grin as you turn the tractor around. Later, you're waiting along the Mendozas Oakley property line when Juliet and Curly appear through the trees, driving her tractor.
Y'all ready to rumble?
Juliet. I'm ready for anything where you're concerned. You wink at her for good measure, and Juliet grins. Then I personally wiggle my eyebrows going, "Brrr."
Nice try, but your sweet talking ain't gonna make me go easy on you. Please?
Who said I wanted you to go easy on me?
Alright, enough chit-chat. Let's get the 5th annual Sweetridge Derby on the road.
Curly, no one asked you. Shut up. We're flirting.
Each ranch needs to choose a representative.
I'm up for the Mendozas, obviously.
John, Dallas, who's gonna make her regret it?
You turn to Dallas. As a person who's driven a tractor prior to today, I think you're the obvious choice. Well... Zzz, buzzing sound interrupts Dallas. He pulls his phone from his pocket and looks at the caller ID, eyes widening. Dallas, is everything okay? Yeah, just need to take this. Go on without me. Dallas marches briskly towards the house, not looking back. Well, I guess I'm driving.
Racers, take your marks.
We're doing this. Are we doing it? We're doing this. You and Juliet get in your tractors, pulling up next to each other. Joe takes her place by Curly to cheer you both on.
Where are we racing, Curly?
1 lap around the property line, and no bumping or edging anyone into the ditch.
I can make another pun, but I won't.
It was one time.
Excuses. Now on your mark. Get set, go!
You and Juliet start off across the line.
You might as well give up now, Duarte.
I'm not going down without a fight, Mendoza. I'd better kick this up a notch. You reach for the gear stick, and I really want to make puns right now, but I'm just really regretting it. Shift to second gear. Expertly shift through the gears from first to second, second to third, like a pro.
Our racers are approaching the turn.
You spot the bale of hay that marks the halfway point on your left. I got this. Turn left. Swing your tractor in height to turn left, sailing around the bay, Halo Bay, and back towards the finish line.
Damn! You sure you never driven a tractor before?
I mean, I did earlier today. What can I say? I'm a quick learner. You and Juliet are neck and neck as you barrel towards the finish line. You see the finish line approaching rapidly, and you slam on the gas pedal, making up lost time at like 1 mile an hour. Shut up!
Go, Juliet! You got this, John!
You cheering on both sides now?
Hell yeah! Makes me a winner either way.
Alright. Now, remember, folks, we want a clean stop here. No running into the barn.
You thunder towards the finish line and... hit the gas, hit the brake. Slam your foot on the brake.
Woohoo!
It's a photo finish, but the winner is John!
Climb down from the tractor to the cheers of your friends. And Oakley Ranch reigns supreme.
We'll get you next year.
This calls for a celebratory bonfire.
Hell yeah, it does. We haven't had one in months. We have so much to celebrate, and
What the hell's going on here?
Been around to see Percy Mendoza approach in on horseback.
Percy, what are you doing here?
I was looking for our employee so I could ask her to do one of the many things we pay her for. Imagine my surprise to find she's stolen one of our tractors and then shirking her duties with you.
Juliet steps in front of Joe protectively.
Joe didn't steal anything, I did. We were having some fun. You should try it sometime.
Your fun is losing us time and money, unless you want the cost of Joe's time and the tractor fuel to come out of your paycheck.
Come on, Percy.
It's stunned like this that proves you're too irresponsible to inherit the ranch, and I'm gonna make sure Mom knows it.
Percy. Trying to mommy again? Really? Did they offer advanced tattling as a class in business school?
I'm not tattling, I'm giving Mom an example on why her other candidates are unsuitable for the job. Sounds an awful lot like tattling to me. Well, I don't have to explain myself to you.
Percy turns his horse with a haughty snort, looking back over his shoulder.
Joe, if I don't see you back at work in 10 minutes, we're having a serious discussion.
You can't afford to lose her, you dummy.
I'll be there.
Not another word, Percy nudges his horse and gallops back towards the Mendoza property. Are you okay, Julia? She nods, slowly.
Yeah, it's nothing I haven't heard before.
She tosses her hair over her shoulder as if swatting her brother away. She smiles at you.
Forget Percy. We're still on for that bonfire tonight, right?
If you're in, we're in.
Usual place? Right after sunset?
See y'all there.
That night, you and Sawyer cross the pasture with Wilbur nestled in your arms.
You sure you want to bring Wilbur to the bonfire?
Absolutely. I have a hunch that Wilbur is a party pig, and I want to see if I'm right.
Mind you, don't lose him is all. He's a very small pig, and there are owls about.
Old Wilbur close, stroking a soft pink head. Will, be careful. I have to cherish you each and every day, because you're my bacon. Did you get everything organized for our trip to Tulsa?
Everything's booked and paid for. All we have to do tomorrow morning is get in a car and drive.
Proper road trip. I hope it's a little less eventful than my last attempt.
I don't know. That one turned out all right in the end.
You step into the clearing and find Juliet, Curly, and Joe already waiting for you around the blazing bonfire.
Hey, y'all.
Dallas isn't here yet.
I haven't seen him since before the tractor race, but I left a note, so he'll know we're out here. Yeah, heard y'all had the 5th annual Sweetridge Derby without me.
You notice Juliet stiffened just a fraction before she relaxes and grins.
And John destroyed me.
Nah, I just got lucky. Wink wink, nudge nudge, wiggle eyebrows. Wilbur sticks his hat up at the sound of Juliet's voice.
You brought Wilbur. Hey, little cutie, remember me?
Juliet plants a kiss on his nose, scratching behind his ears with delight. Ugh.
Y'all want a drink?
What kind of question is that?
I would never kiss a pig on the nose, I'm sorry. Joe laughs and hands you a cup of moonshine each. She raises hers, encouraging the rest of you to follow suit.
What are we drinking new tonight?
To the best company. I can't believe I only met you guys a few months ago, right here on this very spot. It feels like a lifetime ago. Sawyer looks at you warmingly, his eyes reflecting the firelight.
Here, here.
I'll drink to that. Cheers, everyone.
Blink your cup against the others, but as you take a sip, you notice that Curly has fallen quiet.
His gaze is into the fire, his eyes unfocused. You take a seat beside him. Hey, Curly. What's wrong with you?
Nothing. Why would anything be wrong with me?
Because you're at a party, staring into the fire instead of force-feeding me s'mores. Curly lets out a loud, braying laugh.
I'm that predictable, huh?
Curly looks wistfully back at the fire.
I guess I'm just got a little distracted by something.
Oh, I see what's happening here. You're thinking about a boy.
Am not.
Come on, Curly, are you telling me that you wouldn't explode with happiness? But if Bentley walked through the trees right here and now?
Well, explode might be a little extreme.
I just can't with this crap. I don't even have to make puns with this. If you guys get the referrals, just let me know. But, it'd make you happy, right?
Maybe.
Encourage Curly to invite Bentley to the bonfire to boost their relationship. Commands Curly to invite Bentley to the bonfire, because in case you didn't get the first message. I insist that you invite him to join us. The more the merrier, right?
Well, if you insist.
Not too long later, you hear rustling in the woods, and it's Bentley! Evening, everyone.
Bentley, you made it.
Hey, Bentley. We were about to send on a search party. Curly here was really worried about you. He was practically chomping at the bit to go searching through the woods for you himself.
John!
Well, as interesting as that would have been, I'm just as glad I didn't require a search party. I'm just trying to make a good impression here.
We were about to make some s'mores. You want one?
As long as it's no trouble. Curly will make you one, Bentley. His s'mores are world famous. Is that right? Bentley gives Curly a sidelong glance and Curly's cheeks flush.
I don't know if I go that far.
We would. He uses special sauce. I'm just turning this book into a sultry thing. I'm just giving up. Bentley settles on one of the logs. Curly starts roasting its marshmallow. You guys do this often?
As often as we can. It's not usually so subdued, though.
Good point, Juliet. Let's show Bentley how we drink.
Now you're talking.
Curly walks around the circle, filling everyone's cups. Is this actual moonshine? Yep, Curly's special recipe.
I'm a man of many talents.
Bentley gives the jug of moonshine a dubious look. So I should send my hospital bill to you.
Only if you can't keep up.
Bentley grabs the jug from Curly and fills his cup. Oh, I can keep up.
Enough talk, let's drink.
On the count of 3. 1, 2. Damn, that's smooth. You're welcome. You and your friends laugh as Curly pours Bentley another drink. Encourage Curly and Bentley. S'more the merrier. A little later, everyone is lounging around the fire. Bentley and Curly are sitting side by side, each too shy to close the gap. John, you're from the East Coast, right? Yep. My parents still live back there, although I haven't talked to them in a while. However, you should really talk to Curly, because that's the reason why we paid diamonds to make you come here. All of this small town stuff is pretty foreign to you. I have to ask, what persuaded a city boy like you to stay in Sweetridge? Why did I stay? The sense of community. City life can be so isolating. I lived in an apartment for years and never even met my neighbors. Oh God, can I just... Oof, yes. The only time I've met my neighbor is when I go outside and he comes outside immediately after, sits on his chair and stares at me the whole time I'm outside. No joke. I could seriously film it and you guys would say,
But here, I always know half the people in town. Living in Sweetridge feels like a part of something special. I can't imagine giving that up.
And even he could. We'd never let him.
John's one of us now. Through and through. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Several cups of moonshine and a truckload of s'mores later, Shirley and Bentley have retreated to a log at the edge of the clearing. They sit close as they watch some footage on Bentley's phone.
Okay, you have to use that clip.
You think so? It's not too cheesy?
Sweetridge is cheesy. Besides, this is reality TV we're talking about. The audience loves cheese, as long as you use it right.
While turning your attention back towards the others.
You can't let Percy get to you like this, Juliet.
I can't help it. Every time I think I'm doing okay, he comes along and reminds me of everything I've done wrong. Don't listen to him. You work so hard for the ranch. We all see it.
Juliet, Percy's doing this to you on purpose. He's trying to bait you. He knows what he's saying will throw you off your game.
But if he can affect me so easily, then he must be at least a little bit right?
If you let him be right, yeah. Absolutely not. If it means Percy makes you feel like you're not worthy, that's on him, not you.
If Anna Marie put it to a vote with the ranch hands, there'd be no competition. We're on your side. Because I'm a coworker? No, because you treat us like we're family and Percy just treats us like hired help.
She's right, Juliet. You inspire people. That's worth way more than some business degree.
Juliet's frown melts into a small smile.
I guess I should be arguing with people who have my back.
You can argue with us all you want. You just won't win. Juliet blushes before changing the subject.
Speaking of believing in people, Sawyer, just how many points are you planning to win in the National Rodeo Finals by?
Honestly, I'll be happy to get on the podium.
Sounds like a man who has a trick up his sleeve. Sawyer grins, glancing at you sheepishly.
I might have something planned, but after so long away, I'm really just excited to be competing.
We're excited to see the giant trophy you bring home.
You laugh, and Wilbur shifts in your lap, letting out a happy sigh. You cuddle him close and reach for your cup of moonshine. Fire burns down to a golden glow. Embers scattered into the night like fireflies.
About that time.
Calling it a night already?
Nah, figured I'd squeeze in a walk to Howard's Peak and watch the stars for a while.
He looks at you with a playful gleam in his eye, the dying firelight making his chiseled features seem like they were carved with marble.
Wouldn't mind some company.
Sawyer? Oh, I swear to God.
Or you can go swimming in the pond with me.
I didn't bring a swimsuit. She grins mischievously at you.
You know, what the hell, people? Whatever happened to, like...
We'll talk about this at the end.
Neither did I.
You look from Juliet to Sawyer, feeling a comforting sense of deja vu. Like, imagine, okay, I want you to imagine this, okay? I know no one has ever had this feeling, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you, just for a moment, okay? Close your eyes. And I want you to imagine you're sitting there and you got Juliet and Sawyer in front of you. Both of them really, really like you. And, you're gonna let one of them down. And tell me that's not awkward as hell, okay? Pixelberry, you need to handle this shit a little bit better, I'm just saying. This isn't how real life works. If you got two people in front of you crushing you, you handle it a little bit more discreetly, and then, you know, you should end up only having one at the end of the day. I could use a refreshing swim before bed.
Let's do this. I can look after Wilbur. While Joe snuggles up to Wilbur.
Thanks, Joe. Glance over to where Curly and Bentley sit on the edge of the woods, talking quietly in their own little world. In the last flickers of firelight, see Bentley take Curly's hand. Curly's face lights up with a brilliant smile. About time. The moon shines bright, reflected on the pristine circle on the pond's undisturbed surface. Wow.
I know, right?
Grins at you and pulls her shirt over her head.
Come on, then.
Okay. She winks over her shoulder. She runs towards the shore.
Don't go getting shy on me now.
Juliet dives underwater, surfacing a moment later.
You gonna join me?
No, I paid for this diamond choice not to. You pull off your clothing and throw it aside. Do a cannonball, swing into the water. Okay, Tarzan. Oh, yeah. Grip a rope hanging from the nearby tree and run, holding as tight as you can. Swing up into the air. Woohoo! And let go, raising your arms high as you splash down and slice through the water. Feels technically a cannonball. You linger a moment in the cool water, enjoying a sensation of being completely weightless before kicking your way back to the surface. Juliet smiles and swims a slow circle around you.
You know, I'm gonna miss you while you're away.
I'm only gonna be gone for a couple days. You'll hardly notice I'm not here.
Oh, I'll notice. It's amazing to think that just a few months ago, you were just this random cute city boy, so you brought to the bonfire, and now...
And now?
I can't imagine my life without you. I feel so lucky that you came here.
Oh, Juliet.
Like today, I was in such a crappy mood that after chewing out from Percy, but after talking to you, I'm ready to take him on again.
Got it all wrong, Juliet. That was all you. It just reminded you that you're a badass. She smiles as she treads water in front of you. Droplets of water shine like diamonds on her bare skin. I should kiss her. Reach out and pull her close. I wish you could see yourself the way I see you.
And how's that?
Perfect.
Oh, John.
Grabs her arms around you, pressing her lips to yours. You own as you feel her wet skin against yours. Oh, Juliet. You deepen the kiss as she wraps her legs around your waist. Head spinning, you let your fingers explore her body, moving lower until she gasps with pleasure.
Don't stop.
Not a chance. The grove is filled with the sounds of her moans as your hands move beneath the water. At last she pulls you into a kiss and groans against your lips.
Ah.
You kiss her neck, winding your arms tight around her waist as she nestles into you. You went swimming with Juliet. Juliet?
Yeah?
I'm gonna miss you too. Smile at each other in the moonlight. Eventually you get out and head back to the ranch. You're almost at the house when you hear a strange noise from the shadows. Hello? It's me. Alice steps in the light, his expression haggard. I saw you and Juliet. I just had to. Alice, what's wrong? Where have you been? The phone call I got earlier was from the hospital in Tulsa. Mama's had a bad fall. Is she okay? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I do. You're coming to Tulsa with us, man. What does the city of Tulsa hold for you and your friends? Find out in the next chapter of Big Sky Country. Well, speaking of which, I hope you all did enjoy the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down the description below, there's links to social media, our Discord, where you can come hang out with me as well as others, and if you like to support me and my content, it's greatly appreciated if you do so. And you can always hit that notification bell that's next to subscribe, so you'll receive notifications of when I upload content. Otherwise, YouTube says that I do not deem worthy of your attention, and even if you're subscribed, they will not send you notifications of when I do content. So just letting you all know that. And hey, you can also hit that join button on YouTube. It's a great way of supporting the community, the channel, the whole 9 yards. Really appreciate it. It's your way of saying, you know, hey, I like your content, and I want to kind of give back like you give to us. Oh, today's been a long day, hasn't it? So I want to include this here at the end of the video, is You know, we never really have this, do we? We never chase after anyone in the books. Typically, it's very easy, isn't it? To have a relationship in the books. Like, you pay diamonds, and you're just like, hey, I paid 30 diamonds. I'm with someone now. Like, none of the books have you, like, imagine right now that there is someone, whether it be male or female love interest in the books, and you can't sway them by paying diamonds. That you have to pursue them, and you have to gain points with them, or things like that. Kind of like Endless Summer, but Endless Summer you still ended up hooking up with them no matter what. Imagine, like, I don't know, a visual novel or story that actually, like, encouraged you to either spend diamonds to earn the respect and love of someone and, you know, not immediately get in their pants like every single book that Pixelberry does. Imagine that. Imagine earning love and affection and things like that. Imagine that, just for a moment. And that's what these books are lacking. And pretty much, if you agree with me, feel free to share this with people and let them know, you know, because that's how I feel. I feel like this is too cheesy. It's too easy. It's just based on just, you know, too materialistic. Let's be honest. It's an emphasis of money. And, you know, hey, fork out those diamonds, you know, because girls or whoever will just, I mean, money buys everything, right, guys? Just throw money at an obstacle and it'll just bend to your will or break. That's not how life is. It really isn't. It's not how it should be. I guess I'm wrong in this aspect. I guess it is how life is. Because, hey, look at all the people who are really successful and they get everything they want with the money they have. But are they happy at the end of the day? No, they're not. They're not actually genuinely happy because they aren't able to enjoy those things and to actually satisfy their curiosity or their wants and needs and things like that. Because they have too much. But, you know, what do I know? Without further ado, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.